Back to the studios. I am flooded with so much emotion being back here in this classroom. Hello to all you Zoom people that are out there. I danced here in the late 70s and up to the mid 80s before we moved away my junior year of high school. I remember this classroom well. I remember my first point class, the first time having to come out into the center without a bar. The elation and pure terror. And the room seemed so large. Not wanting to be in the first row, just in case you didn't remember the combination that the teacher just showed you. Going from that to being happy to be front row and center and allow people to come along with and follow along. Going from the back corner over to the side, spotting at the clock. Back when I was dancing here, each level was represented by a different color unitard. Or leotard, excuse me. And oh, how you wanted to be in the black leotard. Because that was level 5 and 6. You started out in the pink, cute little pumpkins, and they were still doing that when Lauren first came. But as ballet schools grow and change with the times, black became the normal for all the levels, except for the little pumpkins, which are still in pink. I remember bringing my sweet Lauren here at 3 years old, rolling around on the floor, pretending they were animals. Like, this is ballet class. But watching them learn to work together, watching them go from fairy runs to then being in a level 5, level 6, and being Cinderella her senior year. I've done pretty much every volunteer job in this ballet school. For years, I was the parent liaison. I also worked in the office, and some of you heard my voice signing your children up for ballet class for the first time, because I would come on Saturdays. I loved pouring myself into this ballet school because it did so much for me. And I got to see my daughter grow into a beautiful, beautiful ballerina. I found my niche in this school, and that was decorating the lobby. Oh, first time that Danika said, I want to do fairy tales in the park, and I want to turn this lobby into a rainforest. I thought, oh, okay, we're not allowed to put a single nail in the wall. How do I make that work? And my first time, we had paper mache tree on the wall, and we strung tulle from the ceiling, and we made it work. And every year we grew, and every year Danika would ask me, what more do we need? I said, buy more tulle. Buy more, every year, buy more tulle. I wanted it to be an experience from the time you stepped in the door. It's so important for us to pour into these kids, to let them know how important it is for us to be there for them, to see the hard work that they have sweated out in this classroom and the other classrooms as well. So thank you to all you parents, because I know the time constraint that you had to go through to get your babies here 2, 3, 4, 5 times a week. Look what you've built. It is extraordinary. So thank you for believing in your children. I'm going to pass it to Ms. Lauren.
Hi, you probably remember me as Lauren Fleming. Recently got married, so now I'm Lauren Borchers. But I love being in this classroom. It brings up so many memories, and I love seeing just very familiar familiar ballets to me growing up and seeing some of the girls that were really little the last time I was here, and now they have large roles, and it's so amazing to see just the dancers coming up through this studio, because the teachers do really pour into them, and I know everyone works so hard. Coming up next is Cinderella, and that has a special place in my heart because I did Cinderella 3 times with this ballet, first as a prince attendant, then as an evil stepsister, and finally I was honored to be Cinderella. And so with that, I guess I'd like to introduce the girls to come dance, and I'm so excited to see them do their rendition of Cinderella.